Hey guys, what's going on? I've been going through some name changes with my YouTube channel lately. Finally gonna go with Lancia Productions. That's my last name, and pretty soon I'm taking this channel to a whole new level, so Productions seems like the way to go. Right now, it's called Lights, Camera, Trailers, and I just came up with that the other day, but that ain't gonna stick to what I'm gonna do in the future. So, unlike anything I've done before, I usually react to trailers, right? I'm still gonna do that, but most of you may not know, I'm a huge wrestling fan. WWE all the way. Last night, WrestleMania 33. I'm gonna take you guys on a little ride doing my review. And you can catch some of the clips and you can see a little bit because I posted a lot on my Instagram account. I posted a lot of videos, not the whole thing obviously because you can't do that, but you can see most of what happened and get a glimpse, and I'll share the link in the comments below so you guys could check that out too. So first of all, the New Day were the hosts of the whole thing yesterday. They didn't come out much, but they came out in the beginning obviously to get the crowd going. And then the very first thing, they got the kickoff show. They did Austin Aries versus Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship. Neville retained. And then after was the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. And Mojo Rawley won, which is good. I wanted him to win. He seemed like he was, pretty confident. And surprisingly, New England Patriots guy, Rob Gronkowski, he was there. He came in the ring and he just buried, shoulder tackled Jinder Mahal. And then Mojo was able to throw him out over the top rope because this battle royale is like the Royal Rumble where they have to go over the rope and they're out, but they're all in the ring at the same time. So that was cool. And Mojo and Gronkowski are best friends also, so So the very first match of WrestleMania was Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles, and that feud was getting a little heated because AJ was pissed that he didn't get the title shot for the main WWE Championship after him and Luke Harper had that one match about three weeks ago. So he went backstage and he was pissed at Shane, and then about 2 weeks ago, AJ just dominated Shane backstage, put him through a car window and made him bleed and everything. So Shane came out and said, oh AJ, you don't have a match for WrestleMania? He's like, well, you got one now. So yeah. But AJ won. AJ beat Shane. Even Shane did the coast to coast on AJ, but that didn't put him down. And Shane kicked out of the AJ's move, and AJ hit the flying forearm to beat Shane. So yeah, but it was a hell of a fight. After that, we got the United States Championship match. Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. Jericho's the champion already. So that was a good match, because former friends, now not, and they were going at it. But KO was able to win it after power bombing Chris Jericho on the apron and throwing him back in the ring to pin him. So Kevin Owens won his first ever United States Championship last night. And next was the Raw Women's Championship match. Fatal 4-way elimination. Nia Jax, Bayley, who's the champion, Charlotte, and Sasha Banks. It was funny because, not funny, but it was a good idea. Charlotte, Sasha, and Bayley all gained up to pin Nia because that was the biggest threat of the match, obviously. Nia was, really big and dominating, so they wanted to get her out. And then Charlotte pinned Sasha, so she eliminated. And then Bayley, off the top rope, hit a signature elbow drop, kind of like Randy Savage did. They mentioned that that's her favorite, wrestler. And she pinned Charlotte to retain the Women's Championship. The Raw Tag Team Ladder match for the titles. Cesaro and Sheamus, Enzo and Cass, and the champions Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. But the New Day came out and said, hold up. There's one more team. The Hardy Boys are back. Yeah, they're back. They came. It's been a long time coming. They were over at TNA Impact for a long time, and they finally got contracts, and so they came back and they won the tag team titles for Raw. So they're the new tag team champions. That was so cool. Jeff, they hit a swanton dive off of a really high ladder to Cesaro and Sheamus while they were also laying flat on a ladder. He just kind of flipped and landed there. It was awesome. So they were able to win that. Next, the most anticipated thing for a lot of people, John Cena, Nikki Bella versus The Miz and Maryse. Mixed tag team match. Cena and Nikki won, obviously, because I think Cena's time is coming, and kind of quirky, but John Cena proposed to Nikki in the ring, and yeah, so now they're engaged. After that, you got the unsanctioned match between Seth Rollins and Triple H. By the way, Triple H's entrance was really, really awesome. Came out on this cool looking motorcycle with Stephanie on the back. He was riding it, and there was a bunch of police on motorcycles driving down, like escorting them, and everything was green because it's Triple H's color, green, and it was awesome. And then Seth Rollins came out, and he came out with a torch, and then he lit the walkway, and it was all digital boards, so the walkway just came just filled up with fire down to the ring. It was awesome. Yeah, Seth Rollins was able to win, thank God, because I didn't want to see him lose, even though Triple H was just beating the crap out of him and trying to get that leg to just tear. Seth Rollins hit a pedigree to Triple H, and that's also Triple H's move, because you can see, the former friends and it's his protege and everything, so he got the move from him. And also, it was great because, Stephanie is always trying to interfere. She was up on the apron outside, and Seth kicked Triple H, and he just kind of, and when he went back, he knocked off Stephanie, crashing her through a table. It was great. So yeah, Seth was able to win that. Up next, got the WWE Championship. It's on SmackDown Live. Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. Randy Orton RKO'd Bray out of nowhere twice and was able to win the championship like he said he was going to do. That was cool to see. And up next, the Universal Championship. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman. I'm not a Paul Heyman guy, no, but sometimes he's just annoying. So, yeah, that was awesome. Goldberg speared Brock 4 times, even once through the barricade, but that didn't poke Brock down. And Lesnar took Goldberg Suplex City 10 times. He suplexed him and then F5'd him and was able to win. I mean, Goldberg did the spears and the jackhammer to Lesnar, that didn't do it. But once Lesnar did the 10 suplexes and the F5, and it was over for Goldberg. So Lesnar's the new Universal Champion. And then the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, Alexa Bliss had to compete in a 6-pack challenge to every available woman on the SmackDown Live roster. So that was Naomi, Mickie James, Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Natalya, along with Alexa Bliss. And Naomi beat Alexa in her hometown, which is good because Naomi submitted, made Alexa Bliss tap out. So yeah, because Naomi's from Orlando. So now she's a champion. She was, and then she got hurt, so now she took it back. And then the last match, Undertaker and Roman Reigns. It was a hell of a match. Roman must have speared Undertaker 4 to 5 times. Not speared like how Goldberg speared, but this is a different type. It's like Edge, like how Edge used to spear people. That's what kind of Roman does. And Roman even kicked out the Tombstone Piledriver from Undertaker in the last ride from the Undertaker. And Undertaker is just, he lost, and I think he's done. At the end of the match, he was just laying there. He got up and put on his costume again, the hat, the gloves, and the gloves are already on, but he got his hat and the coat, and he just stood in the ring and then put all that in the middle of the ring, just left it there and walked out. So we think that's a sign that he's officially done, which is, sad because he's like one of my top 5 favorite wrestlers. mean, the Undertaker's been around since like 1991 or 2 or 90, I don't know, something like that. So it's been a long time. So he deserves it. You know, everybody was just saying thank you, Taker. You know, the chants. So it was a sight to see. But yeah, overall WrestleMania 33, that was great. It was a great match. You know, WWE Network, thank you for you know, doing that. It was something. You know, I love these things. That's what I look forward to. You know, and tonight, you know, is Raw. Tomorrow is SmackDown Live, and it's got 3 days wrestling. Yeah. So that's it. So please, if you want to see, please go to my Instagram to see the clips. You know, like I said, I'll show you guys the link. And please follow me, because I do a lot of stuff. You know, I'm a movie guy. I like wrestling and, you know, all that stuff. I do trailer reactions. And my channel is just going to be really, really different coming up. Right? So I appreciate it. You know, subscribe, like, you know, share my channel with your friends. I appreciate it. And that's all. So I hope you guys have a good start of the week, Monday, you know, and we'll go from there. All right?